What's up, everybody? Today we have Brett on the new episode. This is his first backpacking trip, and we also brought his little husky, Aspen. Everyone meet Aspen. Say hi.
Hey.
Say hi.
I just want to keep going.
So we are about 3 miles down on this trail. We got 2 more miles to go. Today I am using my Mission 75 pack. So there's going to be a review on this. First time really using it, and I'm preparing it for Pikes Peak. So this is actually going to be a really nice pack, and I'll talk more about it after we get down, talk about how it felt. Brett will be using my Volt 60 over here that we've talked about before. But so I have new gear, and when we get down to camp, I'll talk to you guys about some of the stuff I got. So I'm excited to get down there. We're going to start hitting the trail again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, guys, so we're at camp. We've actually been here for about 3 hours now. No, it was more like 2 hours. But so we got everything set up. Brett's using the Eureka, which I'll actually be able to go in and talk to you about that, because I haven't really talked about that tent I use. I've had that tent for about 4 years now. We got a little bit of a fire going. I also got some firewood. I'm taking a break from chopping up firewood. But first, let me show you my sleeping arrangement tonight. Tonight, I chose to use a hammock. I'm using the E&O hammock with the rain tarp. It's kind of cold out for having a bug nest, so a lot of bugs won't get you. So today, the low will be down to 28 degrees, and this is the first time I have used a hammock sleeping system. So I've never used that sleeping system before, and I'm choosing to do it when it is below freezing out tonight. So that's gonna be fun, but I don't have an underquilt, but I'll show you what I'm doing instead. I'm using a Nemo Disco 15. I'm using this sleeping bag, which I actually haven't gotten to use yet. I'm pretty excited to use. What's really nice about this sleeping bag is that it has thermo gills. And you see these little zippers here? As I pull these down, hold on. So as I pull down these zippers, it releases all the hot air while you're inside the sleeping bag, but it does not allow cold air in. So that'll really help out a lot if I get too warm tonight, which probably won't happen. This is also made out of ripstop nylon. So if I do get a tear in this, it won't continue to rip, it just stops. So that's really nice. And now, since I don't have an underquilt, you're like, oh, Kyle, you're gonna die. Hopefully not. I am using a Nemo Tensor insulated 25 long. I actually got this for a really good price from REI. They had a big sale on it. So I chose to use this instead of a underquilt, you know, just to get me up off of this fabric material. Now, I am on a lakefront. I'm not sure if you saw that. This is the lakefront, so I'm gonna have a lot of cold wind coming in towards me. If you could see like the waves, there's a lot of wind right now, and I'm not sure how bad the wind is on video, so I really hope it's not that bad. The way I chose to set up the rain tarp, instead of having it at a straight like triangle like a lot of people do, I kind of made it like a lean-to style. So I have the back actually facing more of like a flatness, and this is more of an advanced angle in the front. So now with the wind coming through, it's going to hit and go over and a little bit under. But when I sleep, so my hammock's like about right here, this is about the bottom of my hammock, it'll be a little bit lower. But with that sleeping pad, the wind won't really get to me that much. I'll be all right, I hope. You guys will figure out later in the night if I wake up cold. So that's just a little bit of what I'm trying out tonight. First time I've used this hammock a little bit, and never slept in it, so we'll see how this goes. Now, for this tent that I'm letting my buddy use, this is his first backpacking trip, so I'm letting him use a lot of my old stuff. You know, he's got to learn the hard way. You got to pay your dues. But this is a Eureka Sun River 2. I bought this tent back in 2014. I don't even know if you can buy it anymore. But I've used this tent for a long time. It's actually the last year I'm going to use it for the summertime. It's a good 3-season tent. And it's a 2-person tent, so that really means, what, 1 person in some of your gear. But I'll do a little bit of a walk around, and I showed you guys a little bit of setting up. I did a little time lapse of it, so you can kind of see how that is. It's a pretty simple process. I mean, just snaps together really. So this is the outside of the tent. I mean, for $80, you can't really beat it. And not every tent comes with this diagonal patch. My Husky Boone ripped this over the fence one day while I was letting it out to dry, so I had to patch that up. But it's all good now. Doesn't leak.
Hopefully.
But yeah, it's a good 3-season tent. Now, like I said, it's going to be about 20 degrees tonight, so Brett will be using my Marmot Always Summer 40-degree bag, and he will also be using a thermoreactor from Sea to Summit. So it's going to be the extreme one that takes it down about 25 degrees, so he should be okay. And I'll also let him use one of my Z-Lite sleeping pads, so it'll get him off the ground. So he should be all right. He's gonna feel chilly, but I'm gonna teach him the trick of boiling water into and pouring that into a Nalgene bottle and putting that in your sleeping bag. So we both might be cold, but it'll be okay. And for those who have always wondered, hey Kyle, you're always on the Peninsula Trail, but I never see the end of it. Well, here you go. Here's the camp right here. Someone brought a picnic table, surprisingly. I'm very impressed about that. It's very roomy. You have like a campsite every like 50 feet. So, I mean, you got plenty of room away from people. It's nice. This view is absolutely amazing. And the sunset tonight should actually be really good. I'm gonna take a time lapse of that and put that into the video for you guys. What are you doing? Are you having fun? So yeah, sorry about that little disappearance I've had. I haven't uploaded almost any content recently. But did you just fart?
It's a hatchet.
That's what they all say. So lately I've actually been doing a lot of rock climbing, and I'm happy. Like, I'm gonna actually start integrating that into my videos actually, and I've been getting a lot better at that. I'm gonna be going out to the Unlikely Wall and here in Bloomington, Indiana. Do a little vlog session there with my buddy Ricky. You guys remember him, hopefully. So I'll be doing a vlog there. Brett and I are planning on going out to Yosemite in September. Am I going to climb El Capitan?
Yes.
Better believe it. Am I going to fully send it? I'm only going to climb like 30 feet, so bear with me. Because I'm not that good. So that's where I've been. A lot of content is still planned for this year. I'm talking kayak trips. I'm going to Pikes Peak. I got a lot of things that I'll be doing. Got a lot of traveling. I went to the Smoky Mountains about a couple months ago, and I didn't vlog that. So sorry. But if you are following my Instagram, you have seen the photos. They're really awesome. I'm going to leave a link to my Instagram in the bio. Feel free to stop by, check out some of the work I do. And I'm just a little adventure photographer, if you want to call it that. But am I professional? No. Do I enjoy it? No. I'm just kidding. Yes, I do. But yeah, so we're going to get back to doing what we do the best. I don't know what that was. But I'll catch in with you guys later. So, as you can see, the sun is now set. I got a good time lapse for you guys on that. But, so for right now, I'm cooking me up some beanie weenies. Let's hope these ones don't fall into the fire. But, I evolved and I adapted. So I put a rock that is way too thick over the fire to kind of have like a little stand for them so they don't fall. I'm really hoping that they get done before this log breaks. I'm on a time trial right now. I made a little contraption. So let's see if that works. Hopefully my beans don't fall in the fire. I made a friend, guys. We're friends. All right, guys. So as you can see, it's dark out. I have to have a light on. So let's check on these beans that are still cooking. Yeah, so it's been about 45 minutes now. And they are barely lukewarm. I'll talk to you in 40 minutes. All right, so for the beans, they never got warm. I got impatient, I ate them. Then I also ate my mac and cheese that I usually eat because that is just you gotta eat that when you're out here. But let me tell you, I got some of these freeze-dried ice cream bars. I mess with these. I mess with these hardcore. And these are amazing. I recommend these. Alright guys, I'm inside the hammock right now. I boiled water and put it in my Nalgene bottle. And the lid wasn't on all the way. So when I put it in my sleeping bag, water got everywhere. That's what you get when you adventure with Kyle Evans. Animal Kyle for the win. So far, this 15-degree sleeping bag is awesome. But the temperature is 28 degrees. So this is probably like a 25-degree rated sleeping bag. So we'll see how the night holds up. But as of right now, I am very comfortable. I'm not cold at all. And the sleeping pad is gonna do great. I'll check with you guys in the morning. Well, it's morning time. And I am extremely warm. I don't want to open up my sleeping bag. This kept me really warm right now. Through the night, it dropped down to like 22. The only time I woke up cold was with my nose, but I'm fine now. Now that I'm inside my sleeping bag. I know as soon as I open up my sleep bag, it's going to get bad. I don't want to open it. Alright, so I opened up my sleeping bag. And it's cold. But I noticed this. At some point, the sleeping pad had shifted completely off. I don't even think I'm laying on it. But it's alright. I'm also touching the ground. So that's a thing. I mean, does it really matter? Because I'm warm and I'm comfortable. So I'm living my life, man. I think I'm just gonna go out there, try to attempt to make a fire and get some food. Alright guys, so woke up in the morning, made some breakfast, drank some coffee, had a little bit of a fire over here. We're all packed up now, I'm about to head out. So yeah, leave anything in the comments if you want to see a trail done, and I'm always open to new trails. Leave anything in the comments, you know, if you want to see any reviews on specific gear I've used this time, I'll listen. Until next time. Alright Brett, how do you feel after your first 10-mile backpacking trip?
Tired. But I feel good. Sucks to go back. What?
You tired?
Yeah. Really tired.
Aspen, how do you feel? I love it.
Just shake it out.